New Jersey is home to some incredible food. So I've compiled a list of 5 of the most iconic, most viral eats the Garden State has to offer. From a pizzeria that is considered a Jersey Shore landmark, to a bakery that has been open for over 100 years, and the newest viral sensation, iced coffee buckets. We are traveling through my home state to hit all these Jersey Shore hotspots so I can let you know if they live up to the hype. Our first stop is going to be Mueller's Bakery here in Bayhead, New Jersey. This place has actually been open since 1890, and they are known for serving up the best crumb cake in New Jersey. They're still serving up all of the original recipes from when they opened, and believe it or not, when you think of all the legendary New Jersey foods, you think of pizza, you think of bagels, you think of pork roll. But believe it or not, crumb cake is one of those foods. I've never been here to Mueller's, but I've always been dying to try it, and today is the day. Now, it is a Sunday in the dead of summer here at the Jersey Shore, so luckily I thought ahead. The bakeries and all these places here at the shore can get quite busy. I placed a mobile order for pickup today because I heard they can sell out of their crumb cake. So, you ready to pick up our goods? Yeah. I ordered quite a bit of stuff, so perfect. Let's go get it. And honestly, walking inside is exactly what I expected from this bakery. It is such an old school joint, to the point where you take a number and they have this little thing in the back where they are by hand clicking the thing and calling the numbers. It was so awesome in there, and honestly, everything looked great. Everything looked so fresh. They had all these cakes piled high with fresh Jersey blueberries. If you think of like an old school Jersey bakery, that is exactly what you think of. But we've got our box of pastries. We actually had to go to the side to pick up a mobile order. We went down this little alleyway almost and went to this like side window. It was kind of crazy to pick up our box of pastries. I think I ordered like 5. We got a couple different variations of crumb cake. I think they had 4 different varieties of crumb cake. I of course ordered all 4, as well as another little treat, but we've got to do the big reveal here. We've got to open our box. It is sealed quite tightly. Pause. Okay, that took way longer than I would like to admit, but are you guys ready for the big reveal? Everyone's cheering from their couches, I already know. Here we go. How do they look? Look quite tasty, if I must admit. So I just looked back at what I ordered. I think I got like a raspberry glazed crumb cake, a blueberry iced crumb cake, and then a regular iced crumb cake and a regular powdered crumb cake, as well as a blueberry fritter. But I feel like out of all that fun stuff, I've got to just start with the regular powdered crumb cake. And the first thing I'm noticing is the portion of crumbs to cake is unbelievable. This thing is like 90% crumb and like 10% cake, but honestly, that is exactly what I want. The crumbs are obviously the best part, so that is exactly what I want to see in a crumb cake. And of course, there's like such a thick layer of powdered sugar on there as well. So this just looks absolutely unbelievable. This is like ideal crumb cake scenario here. Let's try it out. Yeah, I mean, this is really, really good. The cake itself is so soft and buttery. And then those crumbs on top just have an amazing cinnamon brown sugar kind of flavor. And they're not overly sweet, but then you get the powdered sugar coming through from the top. That cake really just like melts in your mouth. And the crumbs are obviously fantastic. They actually sell like just bags of the crumbs, which I should have bought. I don't know why I did not buy them. But this is, yeah, probably one of the best slices of crumb cake I've ever had. I can imagine this is gonna be even better when you put like a fresh fruit filling inside, but this is already just fantastic on its own. I do think I am more of an iced crumb cake girl myself though, yeah. And of course, same situation, same scenario here. More crumb to cake, just what I like to see. And we've got that nice glaze on the top. Looks delicious as well. I mean, same scenario. The crumbs on here are just so fantastic. But I do think that icing just makes it almost like a little bit sweeter. I'm a glazed crumb cake kind of girl. I don't know. I like this a little bit more. This is some fantastic crumb cake, and I can't wait to get into the fruit-filled crumb cakes. Okay, before we get into the other stuff, I wanna try this blueberry fritter, and this looks so fresh. Just look at the backside. It looks like a fresh Zeppoli almost, and it's coated in that glaze. You could see all of those blueberries in there. There looks to be a ton of them. This honestly might even look better than the crumb cakes.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, you could smell it. It smells so fresh. Let's try it out. Ooh. You know how sometimes a fritter tastes too much like fryer oil? That is not the case here. This fritter tastes so fresh. I feel like all the time when I get a fritter, it just tastes like a fryer. Honestly, the one I had the other day at the Columbus market tasted a little bit like dirty fryer oil. This is just not the case. This tastes like the fryer oil was changed this morning when they made it. I'm not getting too much blueberry, if I'm being honest, but the quality of the dough and the sweetness of the glaze just makes up for all of that. And you could just see the freshness here. This is a solid fritter. So I'm obviously anticipating this one to be really good. This one is the raspberry glaze. We've had a little bit of a glaze casualty from the top there. I feel like I could use maybe like a little bit more of that glaze in there, but who knows? Maybe they've got the glaze portion down just right. I don't know. They've been here for a while, so they might be doing it just right. Oh no, more glaze is falling off, but let's try it out. That raspberry just adds like a little bit of tartness that balances out all the sweetness, and it just goes so well with this crumb cake. This is my favorite one so far, and the crumb cake, you would think it's like so perfect as is, but it doesn't need it, but it just adds like a little bit extra flavoring. This is fantastic. We still have one more. Fresh Jersey blueberry powdered sugar up next. The powdered sugar is just flying off. By the way, we're just like standing right behind the bakery. There's this lake. Can you see it? This is crazy scenery happening right here. This is just behind the bakery. It is picturesque crumb cake eating scenario. So it doesn't get much better than this, but we've got the fresh blueberry layer right in between the crumbs and the cake. As per usual, I'm losing crumbs. There's powdered sugar all over me. This one might be even better than the raspberry. It's so subtle, like it's not overdone. It's just it is the perfect amount. At first I was like, I feel like I could use a little bit more, but yeah, it's just the perfect, they got it right. They got it right. It is the perfect amount of that filling in there. Really ideal crumb cake, ideal scenario. I could see why this is dubbed the best crumb cake in New Jersey, and it's been around for so long. So come try Mueller's. I'm so happy I finally got to try this iconic spot out. I probably have just powdered sugar all over me, but we're on to the next.
Stop number 2 on our journey brings us to Hoffman's, which is probably the most legendary ice cream shop here at the Jersey Shore. There are actually 2 Hoffman's locations, one in Spring Lake and one where we are here in Point Pleasant. This location actually started as one of the first Carvels in New Jersey in 1955. And in 1976, when the franchise expired, they made the switch over to Hoffman's. All of the ice cream is made on site here in the Point Pleasant location. It is an award-winning ice cream shop. It was also featured on Man vs. Food, and fun fact, it was also my great aunt's favorite ice cream. Again, somehow I have never been here, so I think we're gonna go in, get a couple of flavors, maybe some of their more popular flavors, and try them out.
All right, so we've picked up our ice cream. I asked the employee in there what the 3 most popular flavors are, and she said mint chocolate chip, s'mores, and salty shipwreck. There were a ton of different flavors in there, and I just decided to keep it easy and go with the 3 most popular flavors. It was very overwhelming with the amount of flavors in there. And I got 3 of the kid sizes. This scoop of ice cream was like $5, I think. Ice cream at the Jersey Shore, they don't mess around. It could get quite pricey, and these kid scoops, they were certainly pricey. I think this is a salty shipwreck here, and I'm already forgetting what was in it.
so I have to go back and read what was in it. All right, it is a vanilla-based ice cream with cookie fudge swirl, chocolate-covered pretzel pieces, and caramel truffle bites. But this sounds delicious. I love any type of like salty crunch in a sweet dessert, so I anticipate those pretzel pieces being the game changer here. And we've got so much of that cookie swirl right on the top already, and it looks really nice and chocolatey. It's already melting though, so we've got to dig in here. Everywhere. Oh my gosh. I'm not even kidding you. Right off the bat, that is one of the best. That salty cookie in there, oh my gosh. And here's one of those like caramel turtle truffles. It's like a caramel candy. Holy cow. I don't even remember the name of this ice cream. Salty Shipwreck? It's amazing. You guys gotta try this. That saltiness in the chocolatey cookie crunch, it's almost like cookies and cream ice cream. Like that's the vibe that it's kind of giving with that like little cookie pieces, but it's salty at the same time. I don't know where the pretzels come into play in this. It said pretzels, right? Mm-hmm. But it's salty. It's like cookies and cream ice cream, but salty with caramel. I absolutely love this. The ice cream is nice and creamy. It's dripping all over my hand, so I have to let my sister and a friend try this before it drips everywhere.
That is really good. It doesn't...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know where the heck the pretzels are. This just tastes like a cookies and cream
Like
kind of.
salty deliciousness.
Yeah.
I got a pretzel. I got one. I found it. Maybe there's another one. Oh!
It's delectable.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Wow. I've been missing out my whole life. This is amazing. If this is the first flavor and I already love it this much, I can't wait to try the others. Okay, next up we've got the s'mores ice cream. I figured we'd save the basic mint one for last. And I feel like just by the looks of this that this is like a graham cracker flavored ice cream. That's what it looks like at least, because I see some chunks of marshmallow and some chunks of chocolate in there. This is so melty, guys. This did not hold up well, but how good does the inside of that ice cream look? Oh my gosh. That is definitely a graham cracker flavored ice cream, and I am not mad at it. Wow. It's graham cracker ice cream, but they've also got crunchy little graham crackers in it, so it adds a little bit of that extra texture. And we've got big chocolate chunks in there too. Like these look like homemade chocolate chips. Like these are not just like Hershey's chocolate chips. These are like thick, big chocolate chunks in there. Oh. Guys, we are 2 for 2. This ice cream is incredible. It almost also has like a little bit of like a salty vibe. This is so good. I feel like the only thing this could benefit from is like a little bit of a marshmallow swirl, because we've got the marshmallows themselves in there, but a little bit of like a gooey marshmallow swirl. I guess you could probably add like some marshmallow topping onto this, but man.
It's withering away.
It is.
Yeah, I can't even.
It's getting everywhere.
I can't even record it.
It's all over the ground. It is so good. Man, I'm still thinking about that salty shipwreck though.
They have like little Rolos in it.
Yeah, it's like the little caramel pieces. This is amazing though. If you like s'mores, which I do, you'll love this. Both of them are so good. Oh no! It looks good though. All right, so we got 2 fun flavors. I felt like we had to get one classic flavor here with the mint. And again, you see those chips on there? These are not just like basic chocolate chips. These are big chocolate chunks. Again, you could see how just like creamy and stretchy that ice cream is. This is not just like store-bought ice cream. They are making this in-house and it looks great. The chocolate, definitely the best part because it's so rich. It almost tastes like a dark chocolate to me. So thick and rich. The mint, tad artificial tasting. And I'm just thinking back to that salty shipwreck. It's on my mind. I mean, it's an okay mint ice cream, but I don't think if I came here, I don't think I'd get this. I'm going for the salty shipwreck every time. And I'd consider the s'mores again for sure because it was great. But that salty shipwreck was different. And they also have like an octopus ice cream challenge. I think that was what was on Man vs. Food. I think it's like 8 scoops of ice cream, and if you finish it in a certain time, you maybe like get your sundae for free or something. I can't imagine how fast that would melt because these melted like instantly and it's not even that hot out. But man, this is some good ice cream. I could see why it has such a great reputation, and there's so many great ice cream shops down at the Jersey Shore, but this seems to be the one that like stands out above the rest. And again, now I know why.
We just pulled up to location number 3, which is McGee Black Irish Coffee. We've seen this spot all over TikTok just recently. This is not an iconic New Jersey food spot. Instead, it's a viral New Jersey food spot that has just recently started going viral for their buckets of specialty flavored iced coffees, and we have no idea where we are right now. I saw a sign for Collingswood Flea Market. We just pulled into this random parking lot where there is a flea market going on.
Yeah.
But I don't see this coffee place.
We're gonna have to wander around.
I think we're gonna have to get out and just wander. But I genuinely have no idea where we're going. I don't know. We're either in the complete wrong location or it's the other side of this building right here. I'm so confused. But it could be the other side of this building. This is an auction house. Collingswood Auction.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm gonna say this is definitely not it. We most definitely went to the wrong location. I went on their Instagram and I found the actual address. This is where Apple Maps took us.
Can you airdrop me the location?
It's 150 Main Street, Manasquan, so we'll be there soon. There she is. I know we're in the right spot because there's a line outside the door and there's a chicken riding a bike in front of us. Oh, there he is. There's literally a chicken, a guy in a full chicken suit. How long do we think we're about to wait in this line? I'm gonna go with 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be longer. I don't know how long it wraps around inside, but we're not moving much out here. I know we said we thought we were gonna wait 30 minutes for this coffee. We waited 2 hours. I don't think in all my years of reviewing food I have ever waited 2 hours for a food. I waited maybe like an hour for pizza in New York one time. 2 hours, I believe, is the longest I have ever waited for food, and it's for a drink, a coffee. But I must admit, these coffees do look quite good. We got 2 buckets. We've got a cannoli bucket of coffee, and we've got a s'mores bucket of coffee. They were $15 a piece. They had a whole list of a bunch of different specialty coffees that you could get in buckets. Now, here's the thing. I'm sure these are gonna taste good. Are they gonna be worth the 2-hour wait? That's probably going to be a no. While both of these coffees look very good, I have to start with the cannoli iced coffee first. Now, if you watch my channel, you know cannolis are my favorite dessert of all time. And I am so excited for this because I don't think we have just like cannoli flavoring in the iced coffee. We have like cannoli cream on top of the coffee. It's not just like cold foam or whipped cream. This is legit cannoli filling on top of the coffee with chocolate chips and a cannoli cracker. What is it called? A cannoli shell on top as well. This looks absolutely sensational and I cannot wait to try this out. It is time. I've been waiting 2 hours for this. Cheers. I gotta say, the coffee itself does have a decent cannoli flavor. I gotta get this foam though. Oh yeah. Wow.
I already got it on my shirt. That foam on top, hands down, the best part. It's like a cannoli filling, except it's like a little bit lighter, so it works as a cold foam perfectly. I feel like we gotta kind of stir it up. Yeah, we gotta stir it up so we can get all that filling flavor on the inside. Yeah, this is my kind of coffee. And like, you would think this would be maybe too sweet. That's actually not the case. I feel like it's just the right amount of sweetness, and it's also not too light either. There's not too much cream in here. I feel like this is a great balance of all those flavors, and yeah, it totally tastes like cannoli. You've got the shell on top. Nice and crunchy, although being in a liquid, this is absolutely delicious. It blends my favorite dessert with a coffee perfectly. Now, this is a lot. I would suggest sharing, but I absolutely love this too. No surprise. Would I wait 2 hours for it? Absolutely not, but I love it. Now, we have the s'mores bucket. You can see this one, we've just got like a whipped cream on top. Our chocolate piece is melting, but we've got some graham crackers. We've got some perfectly toasted marshmallows on top as well. This one looks good too. I'm assuming we've got maybe like some marshmallow syrup in this coffee. Lauren has taken my straw out. This one, oh, I feel like we gotta get this a little mixy mix as well. Incorporate all, oh yeah, I see a little bit of the syrup on the bottom. I don't know if I'm fully getting s'mores with this. It more so just tastes like marshmallow, which I'm assuming they probably put just like toasted marshmallow flavoring in the coffee. I wish they maybe did a little like more graham crackery chocolate kind of vibe in there. I feel like they should have maybe put a little bit of mocha in there, and that would have given me more of the s'mores vibe, but it really just tastes like sweet marshmallow coffee. I think the presentation is great. I love that they toasted the marshmallows, but it's really just sweet marshmallow coffee on this one. But it's fun. The cannoli is hands down the way to go. Now, they had like 100 Monin syrups behind the counter. I have never seen a coffee shop with that many syrups, and I'm assuming they're gonna keep adding different flavors to the lineup here as time goes on. They've already got a list of so many different buckets that they can make, but I really love the idea. I think they've got something really fun going on here, but if I come back, I'm getting a cannoli. And you don't have to get the buckets. They do them in like smaller sizes as well, so definitely come check them out, but not if the line is out the door. It's not worth that kind of wait. But man, I love that cannoli iced coffee. It's so good. Lauren, you deserve a little treat for that wait. This is actually her recommendation. She is the one who, I did see this online, but this was her, she wanted to stop here. So I blame you for this wait. Damn, get into it. You tried the cannoli one already though. What did you think?
I like barely got anything. This is really good. It's been hours. I'm like hungry all of a sudden. we skipped lunch. Like, I usually eat at 12 o'clock on the dot. This is a lot for me.
Try these coffees. Let me know what you think. Tell the people what you think.
Yeah, it's good. I like the chocolate chips. It's like kind of like why I like mint chocolate chip ice cream so much. I like having a little bite.
Just a chocolate chip girl.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one needs to be mixed up for sure. Oh,
they're closed.
What? Oh, they're closed. Oh. I kind of like that one better.
It's a sign.
Really?
But yeah, but I agree with you. I don't know if it's necessarily like a strong s'mores, but I do like that one better, I think. I just want to eat the more.
The shop has since closed as we're standing here on the side of the street, and every single person that has walked by has said, damn, that looks good, as they're watching us just devour these iced coffee buckets here. Yeah, too bad the shop's closed. We can't go back inside, but the owner has been super sweet. While everyone was waiting, he's been like offering everyone water and stuff. So yeah, thanking everyone for waiting. I don't think they expected this or anything, so definitely come check it out. It is now 4:30, and we are at spot number 4 on our little road trip here in Belmar, New Jersey at Cheesesteaks. This is another spot that has been going viral all over social media recently because apparently they have the best cheesesteaks in all of New Jersey. They just opened up this summer, and like I said, people have been raving all over social media about their cheesesteaks. I love a good cheesesteak, and ever since I've been home, I have been craving a good cheesesteak, because back in Orlando, the only real good cheesesteak that you could get is at Jersey Mike's, so I am totally ready for this. Okay, first of all, let me just tell you how uncomfortable it is to film in New Jersey, because everyone looks at me like I have 5 heads, like they've never seen a camera before. It is so different than filming in Orlando, so I had to take this cheesesteak outside. I took it out of the bag. This thing is a brick. This thing is heavy. I had a cheesesteak the other day in New Jersey, and it was like, I think it was like around the same price, maybe a couple dollars cheaper. This was about $18, and it was like so much smaller than this. So this thing is gonna be a massive sandwich. I got just like the regular cheesesteak. They had a couple different options, and I love a good chicken cheesesteak too, but I just got the regular classic cheesesteak with the Cooper sharp cheese. Aside from cheesesteak, they had a couple of different like appetizer-y things. They also had like peach cobbler and strawberry hot honey wings with like fresh cut up strawberries on them. I was really tempted to try them out, but I just went classic with a regular OG cheesesteak, because we still have more food, one more stop to get to after this one, and man, you just know this is gonna be good. Look at the amount of grease on this paper here. And man, how good does that cheesesteak look here? Oh man, I just got it on a seeded roll with some fried onions. This looks like a killer cheesesteak. This is exactly what I want to see. And just like suspected, I mean, just look at how much meat is in this thing. Like if I'm paying almost $20 for a cheesesteak, this thing better be loaded up with meat, and it certainly is. There's so much meat, so much cheese in here. And of course you have the option to add like peppers, long hot peppers. We almost just witnessed a car accident. Just happened literally right in front of me. You probably could.
I heard the tires.
You could hear the tires screeching. The roll is nice and crunchy, man. This looks like an amazing cheesesteak here in the parking lot in Belmar, New Jersey. Let's dig in. This is, I'm not even kidding you, this is one of the best cheesesteaks I have ever had. And I think I'd accredit that to the sheer amount of cheese in here. When I have a cheesesteak, I want there to be so much cheese in there that you're really getting loads of cheese in every bite. And I love when those onions are nice and soft, so you can really taste the flavor of them. They're using ribeye in here, so you're getting a good cut of meat. That bread is absolutely delicious.
You're about to lose meat off the bat.
I'm losing meat. It's greasy in all the best ways possible. And I feel like this is another like forgotten Jersey Shore staple. Like, I know my family is like huge on cheesesteaks, especially my dad and my uncle. Like when we would come down the shore, they are massive cheesesteak people, and they would always go out late at night and sneak off, and they wouldn't tell us. They didn't tell us until we were what, like old. I don't think they told us their little secret until I was maybe like,
because they didn't want us
18 years old.
Ruin their fun.
Yeah, that they would sneak off at night, late at night, and go to like a late night pizza joint and get a cheesesteak, like past midnight. Like the one place that was open down the shore in like Sea Isle City. But cheesesteaks down the shore just like hit different, and they're calling themselves the best cheesesteaks in New Jersey. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know if you've tried this, but I think this is a pretty damn good cheesesteak. I haven't had a lot of the ones in like Philly and stuff. I think I might have had like one or two. I know I've had like Pat's or Gino's, and I know that's like not the best and stuff, but I absolutely love this. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Join the trunk cheesesteak parking lot party.
It was really good.
I wish Dad was here to join. He would love this cheesesteak. Should we bring him back one?
Yeah, or we should cut off part of it.
Isn't it one of the better cheesesteaks you've had? I feel like it's also like seasoned perfectly too.
Yeah, I really like how every bite, every piece of meat is covered in cheese.
Yeah, that's my favorite part too. Like the sheer amount of cheese. It's perfect.
It just makes the flavor really like, I don't know how to, it's just flavorful.
I don't know how a cheesesteak could get much better than that. Truly. Come to Cheesesteaks. Although it's really spelled like, I guess you pronounce it cheesesteaks or chest steaks. I don't know. We're in a strip mall. Cheesesteaks. We're in a strip mall here in Belmar. There's music blaring for maybe 10th Ave burrito. But if you're in the area, come check them out. Fantastic. Stop number 5, our final stop on the Jersey Shore food crawl. We have made it to Pete and Elda's bar and Carmen's Pizzeria. This place is actually considered a Jersey Shore landmark. It has been around for years, and they actually started as 2 different locations, kind of merged into one, and they're serving up some iconic New Jersey bar pies. Dave Portnoy, of course, came here. He rated these pies an 8.1. I love a good thin crust bar pie. I've never been here, obviously, and I can't wait to try it out. We have made it inside, and this menu is massive. We've got some specials here, some burgers, some different seafood specials, some soups. Here we've got our different pizza toppings, it looks like, and some even more. This menu is honestly gigantic. They've even got steaks, different pastas. They've honestly got a ton of different Italian food. I hear the salad might be good, so we might try some salad, but I feel like we've just got to get a plain bar pie right there. A large plain? I don't know, I just like a plain pizza, guys. Sometimes I don't even do any toppings, and I feel like that's the best way to test a pizzeria or a pizza shop. I feel like we just got to get a plain, well done bar pie. Now, with the menu, they did also give us this little placemat that we could doodle on and play tic-tac-toe. I am kind of offended, though. They didn't give us any crayons. You have a pen? Okay, let's play. The time has come. Our food has arrived. You can see we've got our pizza here. The crust on this, like, I don't even think I can explain to you how thin this crust is. You're just gonna have to see when I pick this up. But this has to be the thinnest crust pizza I have ever seen. I've had some thin, crispy bar pies before, but this looks like the thinnest bar pie I have ever had. And we were just gonna stop here with the pizza, but I saw so many tables getting this chicken parm, and it looked so good coming by out to all the other tables that I couldn't pass it up. It reminds me, do you know what I'm gonna say, Lauren? It reminds me of Spiritos a little bit, my favorite restaurant ever that closed in Elizabeth, New Jersey, R.I.P. Spiritos, but it kind of looks like their chicken parm. I do wish the pasta was tossed in the sauce here. I like when it's tossed, but it's on top. It looks like a chunky sauce. I can see the cloves of garlic in there, and I didn't expect them to have like a whole Italian menu. Like, I know it says like Carmine's Pizzeria, an Italian restaurant, but I expected it to be more of like bar food, not full Italian food, but they've got a whole Italian menu. All the parms you can imagine, and this chicken parm looks fantastic, and I can't wait to try it. But first, we've got to try this pizza. Let's grab ourselves a little slice here. Oh my God. I gotta show you guys, because I feel like this is gonna like crack like a cracker. Like, I have to show you guys. I don't know if you can hear just how thin this is. Can you like hear it cracking apart? Do you see how thin that is? Look at the bottom of this. That is unbelievable. A little flop there, a little flop. But it looks amazing. First bite of one of the most iconic pizzas in New Jersey. This is so good. The layer of sauce and the layer of cheese is so thin, but it works. It's exactly what this pizza here needs, because that crust is so thin. It's so thin, it almost like reminds me of a tortilla. Like, but look at the bottom. It's like crisped up perfectly, and you can see like the top of the crust there. It's like has a good char to it, and I like how like well done it is. Like, although it wasn't totally crispy on the inside, I guess it's because it's so thin. Like, once you get to the outside, it is crisped up really nicely. The flavor of the sauce and cheese is really, really great, and that crust, I I see why people say they could put away a whole one of these pies here, because it is seriously so thin. It's got great flavor too. It is a tad greasy, but I really, really enjoy this for sure. Our chicken parm pizza was fantastic, and I'm really hoping that this could replace Spiritos, or at least come close to Spiritos, because I don't think I've had as good or nearly as good of a chicken parm in a restaurant since Spiritos closed years ago. I'm just waving around this knife here, but let's dig in. There is so much cheese, so much mozzarella. I'm assuming this is on here. Looks really, really good. We've got a decently thin cutlet. Yeah, that's what I want to see in a chicken parm. I want to dip it in some extra sauce, maybe. I am so happy I ordered this. I almost didn't. It is bringing back memories of Spiritos. It truly is. This is the closest chicken parm I've had to Spiritos restaurant in so long. It could almost bring a tear to my eye. I'm not even kidding. Like, the cutlet is thin and crispy. The flavors are similar to Spiritos. We've got plenty of cheese, just a little bit of sauce, but I feel like that's like the perfect amount. I don't want too much sauce on my chicken parm, but this is really, really good, and I feel like it's like seasoned perfectly as well. Those breadcrumbs are seasoned really well. This is a good chicken parm. And that red sauce, they let me know all the sauces are made in-house. The penne vodka, the vodka sauce, the Alfredo, the red sauce, all made in-house, and I feel like you could tell just by like the ingredients in this red sauce. Like, you could literally see that clove of garlic right there. You can see all the herbs right in this sauce here. And speaking of the sauce, let's try a little bit of this pasta here. I had to get the spaghetti. You can choose your pasta. I had to get spaghetti just because of Spiritos. I know I keep mentioning this restaurant that is no longer open, but it's my favorite restaurant ever, and it's closed again. R.I.P. It's a nice, hearty, rustic kind of sauce. Nice and chunky, but I love it. This is really good chicken parm. I did not expect to be eating a chicken parm dinner here today at a bar, at like this kind of like run down, like old school bar. But this is a really good chicken parm dinner. Really good. One of the better ones, better than anything you're going to find in Orlando, Florida, which is what I'm used to. This is really good. I'm going to have to come here again. Honestly, just for this chicken parm and pizza, this is like the perfect meal, and I almost didn't order this, so I'm really glad I did. We absolutely destroyed that pizza and the chicken, but we have so much pasta left. I think that is maybe an entire box of spaghetti, if not a half box of spaghetti on this plate. This is a crazy amount of pasta here. I don't know how anyone could eat this. There was a big portion of chicken as well, but that is at the very least, a half of a box of spaghetti on this plate right here. That is a crazy portion, and I'm so happy we really have not had like any misses today. I mean, I feel like I scouted all these places out on purpose. All these places either went viral or are iconic spots in New Jersey for a reason, and they all lived up to the hype. The only mishap of the day was that wait for the coffee. That was the only thing that was like, that made it maybe like not worth it, but everything else, and even the coffee was good, but just maybe not worth the wait. But everything we tried today was really great, and I definitely think you should check out if you're in the area. And my sister's right. I want to make it clear that I would not wait for any food for 2 hours. I don't think there's a single food in this world, except Spiritos. I would probably wait 12 hours in a line to experience Spiritos again. But anything else, I would not wait 2 hours for. I would not wait 2 hours for any other food, but Spiritos, you're the one exception. So I want to make that very clear. No digs at the coffee, but no food is worth 2 hours. Maybe there's a couple, but not coffee at least.
Drop me a comment down below letting me know any spots that I may have missed that I need to check out on my next trip home to New Jersey. As always, thank you to everyone over on Patreon, and I'll see you guys in Orlando for the next video.